Joining me now, the Hereford manager Peter Beadle. Disappointing result in the end for you today.
Yeah, bitterly disappointed. We weren't quite as fluent today, and we've had a bad day at the office. I can talk for 20 minutes about things that we did really well and things we didn't do well, but we've had a bad day at the office today. We've had, when Millsy misses a penalty and Moose misses the chance just after half time, and then they get the goal they get, you just wonder, is it going to be one of them days? And it turned out to be one of them days, despite the effort and throwing everything at them that we could. And then the deflection right at the end, and the keeper pulls out an absolutely unbelievable save to tip it over the bar. Perhaps the writing's on the wall for the game today. So, like I said, we've done fantastic to be where we are, and you can forgive the players an off day. Their effort was there, their commitment was there. They worked tirelessly. It wasn't great at times with the football. They come and played 4-5-1 and tried to block up the midfield and stop us from playing, and we've combated that at times in other games this year and done it extremely well. But today, for whatever reason, we just couldn't get around it. We had opportunities. John's had his penalty. Mike's had one in the first half. Moose has had one right at the first minute of the second half to get us another one. And we haven't taken them. And when you don't take them, you're 1-0 up, as I said at half time to the players. At 1-0, they're always still in the game. We need to up the tempo a little bit and try and get a second goal to give us a bit of a breathing space. But it didn't happen. And credit to them, because they stuck at it right throughout and they dogged it and they worked hard. But we just got to be a bit better. But we just weren't quite good enough today.
Made a couple of changes ahead of kick-off. Was Martin Horsell injured or ill?
No, Martin was ill. Martin was ill last night, so obviously Harvey came back for today, and I thought he'd done exceptionally well first half, took some good catches and didn't really have nothing to do second half, barring the one that he tried to clear. And Pablo's had a niggling groin for 3 or 4 weeks now, and again we just thought that with the players we've got sat there and with the big games we've got coming up, we need to maybe give him a bit of a rest. And obviously James we thought would give him a game as well, get him out here and get him on the pitch from the start. And like I said, I thought all the changes were fine. They did okay, but just as a team we weren't quite at it today. So disappointing on that front.
But the games come thick and fast. You've got Sporting Ulster, which is still a massive game on Tuesday, and then the Vars quarter final to look forward to.
Oh, we're looking forward to every game, and we look forward to the game today. And we trained really well this week, and we were very bright and very sharp. But today it just didn't click. And sometimes you get that, and there have been teams that when it doesn't click, you don't win the game or you don't get a result. We got a result. It's not the result we wanted, but it's a result. It adds another point to the tally. And like I said, everything's in our own hands. Our destiny's in our own hands. We've got all the teams to play. We just got to be better than we were today on Tuesday and on Saturday. We know we were below par today. The players are disappointed. It does feel like a defeat in there because they're extremely quiet and solemn and but they, like I said, character. They worked hard and they put a real good shift in. But we just weren't quite. It wasn't quite our best today.
What was your opinion on the referee this afternoon?
It's a hard enough job for anybody. I thought the penalty in the first half wasn't one. I thought the one he didn't give second half was. I thought that was more of a pen than the first one. But like I said, the referee doesn't affect it too much because we had enough chances to win the game anyway. So I can't complain about him. Anyway, we're all going to have opinions on. I thought he was weak or he was poor or he gave a lot against us, which I thought he did second half. Not so much first half, but he gave a fair amount against the second half that I'd question and put you sort of think, well, really was that as bad a foul as some of the others? And then there was others going the other way that he didn't quite give. But like I said, the one thing I try and do with all the players is take away all excuses, and the referee and officials aren't an excuse. You can't use them as an excuse unless he gives 4 penalties and disallows 4 of your goals, and then there is no excuse, and there's no excuse for today for the way we played. It was just one of them days, and if I could put my finger on exactly what it was, then I'd be a bit of a magician, but I'm not, and I don't know what it was. I've got to look into it, and we'll watch the video at the weekend, and we'll look into the game, but people will have their own opinions on that as well as to why we didn't play so well, and was it because we changed the team? No, not at all. I don't think it was that at all, because again, we've had enough chances to win the game, and if you sit down, as I will tonight and tomorrow, well, probably tomorrow, and watch the video of the game from beginning to end. They've had one shot in the first half when the lad went through and Harvey saved it. They've had the goal, and outside of that, they've had nothing. We've had chance after chance after chance, more so in the second half as the game went on. And we couldn't score, but we had enough chances to win. So did we play that badly? we didn't play that badly, but we just weren't good, you know, and it's a shame. But like I said, it's a point on the board, and it's a point that goes to the tally, and we've got a big game on Tuesday, and the lads now have got to pick themselves up and be ready for that, and we'll be ready as we can be for that one, and then we'll see what happens again on Tuesday.
Thanks very much.
No problem.